And here is when I made the worst mistake ever. My parents couldn't afford my study abroad for sure, but I got savings and I could invest in myself, but I didn't. Hi everyone, I'm Thea from theaho.co, helping skilled migrants and international graduates get jobs and live a better life. I made a serious mistake and it cost me 7 years with so much time, effort, hope, and tears. I don't want this to happen to you. That's why in today's video, I will share with you 2 stories of myself and another woman. One made the mistake and one didn't. And the mistake is investing in yourself. I believe after this video, you can see all the benefits of investing in yourself and make the right decision for you so that you won't make serious mistakes as I did. Now, I want to start this video with my story and share with you the worst mistake I've ever made in my life, which is not investing in myself. And I'm telling this story because I don't want you to make the same mistake. I've got almost 15 years of work experience and I've been working with so many job seekers. I've seen them make mistakes that are so costly. But the good news is they are preventable, and that is the purpose of my video today. This is what I would tell my younger self of 10 years ago, and if you want to have a mentor who has gone through the journey and share with you their learnings, this is also what I want to tell you. Now, I'm from a poor family in Vietnam. When I was a kid, my parents could only afford the essential things for me, such as food and basic study. I'm always grateful for that. When I graduated secondary school and joined high school, I wanted to study at the best high school in the biggest city of Vietnam. They had an admission exam and I was confident to pass it. But my parents said, sorry, we can't afford for you to study there as your brother is going to university. We can't afford for both. I cried for the whole week and went to the high school in my suburb. It's sad, but I tried my best no matter what the current situation was, and it couldn't stop me from graduating high school and joining the #1 university in Vietnam. I strongly believe you can't choose where you were born, but you can choose who you will become. After graduation, I worked hard, got promotions, I earned good salaries, so deep inside me, I always wanted to go abroad and study or work. And here is when I made the worst mistake ever. My parents couldn't afford my study abroad for sure, but I got savings and I could invest in myself, but I didn't. So I applied for all the government scholarships I could find. I was one of the finalists of the Fulbright scholarship in the US, but it's the best I could do. I couldn't find a job abroad as my job, marketing, was rarely in the skills shortage list of different countries like US, UK, Australia, New Zealand, Canada. The last option is to use my savings to invest in myself, but I didn't do it. If you haven't already, please click subscribe to my channel. I will make sure to keep you updated with all the latest strategies to help you get a job. Why am I here in Australia now? I met my partner and I came here with a partner visa, but it was never in the plan. You can never plan such a thing. I finally made my dream come true of living in a developed country, but it cost me 10 years to do so. While if I invested in myself, I could have made it in 2 or 3 years max, meaning I've lost 7 years. Not only time, but I also lost 7 years of earning money in a developed country. I think I don't need to tell you, but 7 years of hard work in Vietnam can earn you almost nothing if you compare it with 7 years earning money in Australia, right? So I also lost great effort and a lot of hope in these 7 years. From that mistake, the biggest learning since then is always putting investing in myself as the top priority. I bought online courses for $2,400 to improve my knowledge. I spend a few $1,000s every month in my business to upgrade and sharpen my skills. I do different tasks to upskill myself the first thing every day before anything else. I read a book every night before sleep, and especially I work and learn from 12 to 14 hours a day to improve myself. Now, I don't encourage you to work or study 12 to 14 hours a day like me, but my tip for you is to invest in yourself. Set it as your top priority. It could be an investment in terms of effort, like learning, upskilling, researching, time, money, like buying an online course, joining a program, or emotion like hope, expectation, or dream. Investing in yourself always brings you the best interest because yourself, your knowledge, experience, and skills are your most important assets. You can use these assets for your whole life and they are yours. No one can get them away from you. Now, before I move to the next tip, please click subscribe to my channel and I will make sure to keep you updated with all the latest strategies to help you get a job. In terms of investing in yourself, I think my clients are smarter than me and they don't make big mistakes as I did. Let me tell you the story of Anjali, my client. Anjali has more than 10 years of working as a data and analytics consultant. But when moving to the new country, she took 6 years off to take care of her family. And because of that big employment gap, the latest employer only offered her a part-time job and the salary wasn't stable. It also affected her confidence in getting a better job. She was stuck in that temporary position for half a year while looking for different opportunities and decided to make the right move to invest in herself. Deep down inside, she believed that she deserved so much more than that. She joined my coaching program, worked hard on her application and LinkedIn profile. She applied for a few opportunities after that. But what's interesting about Anjali's story is that she got invited to interviews for a job she didn't apply for. An HR manager found her LinkedIn profile, impressed by it, and invited her to 4 interviews. And finally, she got the offer. Everything happened in only 10 days, from Monday this week to Wednesday the next week, 4 interviews and signing the job offer. She also got a higher salary than her expectation. She also shared that the company is very good. She felt warmly welcomed by her boss and her team. Now, before I move to the next tip, please click subscribe to my channel. I will make sure to keep you updated with all the latest strategies to get a job. It was truly a transformation as I still remember Anjali's resume very clearly. It's quite special as it didn't have any achievements. She said that's how a resume is written in her home country. It also transformed her confidence in getting a job. Before that, she was doubtful about whether she would get a job or not. Just after 2 weeks on the job, she talked to me and I couldn't realize my client anymore. Now she's super confident. She shared that she solved some issues for the clients and she's very optimistic about getting a job in the future. She already knows how to get a job and that knowledge will stay with her forever. The good learning here is Anjali invested in herself very early. She was struggling for 6 months and when she saw that it didn't work, she reached out for help and made an investment in herself. She even shared with me that even though she didn't work for the full month of the first month, but the salary she received was already higher than what she paid for the coaching program. I'm happy for Anjali to find a good job, and what made me even happier is she's not stressed with the job search anymore, and now she can start enjoying a better life. I was in the job search myself, so I totally understand it could be stressful when you're still in the process and haven't found a job. You may doubt yourself and not sure whether you will make it or not. Instead of being stuck in self-doubt and struggling for months or years like other job seekers, Anjali invested in herself to be free from stress and get results much faster. Instead of being unemployed, not knowing how to use her time more meaningfully, now she could earn a good salary every month and develop a long-term career she loves. Instead of investing in yourself like what Anjali did, what I normally see is job seekers don't invest in themselves. I totally get it. Money is tight, but when you've tried something for a while and still don't get results, you should rethink what you're doing. If you continue doing the same thing, you won't get a different result. If I give you two options, what will you choose? Option 1, investing a few $100s to get a job of at least $50,000, which is the salary of an entry-level job. Option 2, not investing and stay unemployed for a year, meaning you're losing $50,000. Do you choose to invest or to stay unemployed? Now, before moving to the next tip, please click subscribe to my channel and I will make sure to keep you updated with all the latest strategies to help you get a job. I've shared with you two stories of not investing and investing in yourself. Which story do you resonate with? What story helps you see yourself in there? Let me know in the comments below. I believe you've got the useful tips on whether you should invest in yourself or not, but I still want to help you further. And this video is not enough for me to do so. I go live every Thursday at 6 p.m. Sydney, Melbourne time in my Facebook group, Ace the Job You Want, to give you free coaching where I dig down even deeper than this video. I will also answer any questions you may have about your job search. Especially, I will do a free resume review in the live session. Please send your questions and resume to contact@theaho.co. I may choose your resume to review in the session. Don't worry, your information will be kept private. The link to join my group is facebook.com/groups/acethejobYouWant. It's also in the first comment of this video. Or you can just search for Ace the Job You Want in Facebook groups. See you there, 6 p.m. every Thursday. If you have any questions for this video, or any questions about your job search in general, please let me know in the comments below. I will make new videos to answer your questions. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for not missing out on the job search strategies for free. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.